Yo, welcome back to the Red Corner. Welcome to another Premier League review show. I'm here with Clem, Algie, and Lesta. What's happening, fellas?
How's it?
Yo, what it do?
Hey, bro, don't do good. Hey, don't do good. Hey, I wasn't on the last show, but I was thinking Lester plotted this thing. Lester was literally praying for pain for other people, and I can't believe he flipping got what he wanted.
And we got it. We got it. Yeah. It's amazing.
I think I can learn a thing or two about humble pie from Lester for this week. I think that's my life lesson for this week.
Easy win.
I just wanna say that I had nothing to do with the words of Clement last week. I fully respect Brighton. I expected it to be.
Well, you know, I'm a delusional Man United fan. You know, that's my problem.
Yeah.
But the penny dropped for me this week. So
yeah. But you know what? Let's just delay the pain a little bit. Let's open up with Arsenal Villa. we'll come to the pain. So what is it? Arsenal 2, Villa 2. After you being 2-0 up, bruh. What happened, bruh? What's going on with your mates, bro?
Dog.
It's tough.
So there's a reason I step onto these platforms, gents, and I'm nowhere near as confident as rival fans would want me to believe or want to be. Right? It's because I know our team, guys. I know our team very well. So fine. I mean, we got the goals, right? The first one was, brilliant cross in. Martinelli, hit it straight at the keeper. The keeper fumbled it. It crossed the line. It got pat out eventually, right?
Yeah.
And then who scored the second goal again? I can't remember. Is it Havertz?
It was Havertz.
It was Havertz. Yeah.
Oh,
wait.
It was, which game was it? Aston Villa.
Yeah, Havertz.
Yeah, it was Havertz.
Yeah.
Then Havertz scores in my mind. I'm like, oh, guys, surely comfortable win. It's over now. There's no way. Like, I didn't see Villa getting back into the game based on that. Then here we are, the set piece kings, who embarrassingly drew a painting. Dude, there's a mural of our set piece coach near our stadium, believe it or not. Right? I mean, there's Henri's statue here, but if you just go down the road, there's a mural of a set piece coach. Lester, who's your set piece coach? Quickly.
I don't know.
Clem, who's your set piece coach?
No idea.
Can you name any set piece coach on earth? Just one.
I don't think we're supposed to know who the set. Like, we're supposed to hear about it. Like, when the coach first comes in and they announce his backroom staff, and then we're supposed to forget about that guy forever.
Dog. Right? And then lo and behold, we concede a goal on a set piece. Right? And then minutes later, Tielemans hits the post. Mind you, Tielemans is an 8. I just want to put that out there. And in the season where we all watched him go to Aston Villa for free, we decided 65 million on Havertz to play the 8.
That guy is quality, man.
Didn't work at the 8. We put him as a striker. But guess what? Now we need an 8 and a striker. So what do we buy him for exactly? Anyway, I digress. Then you're like, this game is sort of on its edge. And then out of nowhere, the second goal goes in. Just a crosses in.
Yeah.
Havertz with a mini assist there, flicks it on to Ollie Watkins. He puts it in. It's 2-2.
What a goal, by the way. That was beautifully struck.
Well, that was a brilliant goal. That was a proper goal.
And I think they were already getting Duran ready there. So
Exactly.
it was just Watkins was coming off. The sun was getting ready. Duran was getting ready.
The only thing that was missing to make that game iconic was a Duran winner slapped from 30-40 yards out top bin. That was the only thing missing to make that game complete, in my opinion, right?
Yeah.
Guys, it's a shambles. And I think when you are trying to win a league title, right, you you don't lose it because you can point 1,000 things that went wrong as to why you didn't win a league title, right? When you're trying to go for silverware, it's fine margins. Very, very fine margins, right? It's failing to beat Aston Villa. It's failing to put away your chances, right? It's failing in a transfer market where you just lost out on the league the season before by a point or two, and you think it's a good idea to reinforce with a defender, right? After having the best defense in the league, you want to get a defender, and you want to go to Sociedad and get their fifth best midfielder. You understand? You left their top three midfielders there, actual ballers. You left them there, and then you left the entire Spain region and left a whole bunch of ballers, and you went for a rugby player. Why? Because you scored a header in a semi-final.
It's Euros tax, bro. Euros tax.
Come on, guys. Come on. You know,
Isn't his name Mikel as well? Mikel was just there. He was like, my guy.
I'm getting to that. So I'm like, guys, I know Arsene Wenger had the French connect. Is this Mikel trying to get the Spanish connect? Because if he is, he's failing at it. He has zero talent ID. Like, you know what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
everything that went wrong with yesterday's game, I can't pinpoint you to a moment or it's just a mistake. No, it's a mentality issue. It's the fact that, you know, we have no one to call on the bench to control the game, right? I mean, Jorginho could have come on. I'm not saying Jorginho is the best defensive midfielder, but what Jorginho can do very well is control the game. If you give Jorginho the agenda, you don't need to create chances. Just frustrate the crap out of the opponent and hold on to the ball. If that's your mission for him, and you say, guys, calm down, relax. Let's play around. Let's pass the ball around. You know?
Yeah.
He took, I think, Martinelli off the pitch and subbed him off for Sterling. All right. Outside of the goal, what else did Kai Havertz do?
Isn't that the story of every week? Outside of the goal, what he did was he did get your potential winner choked off. So
I was about to say that. He gave us a handball there.
Basically, that's what he did. And even the way he celebrated, you could tell that you knew that you are taking a chance here. You are hoping to the football gods that you get lucky, and this doesn't get overturned, right? You know. So for me, it's like, so let me get this straight, guys. At home, at the Emirates, we're playing 2-goal leads, guys. This reminds me of when we drew 3-3 with West Ham 2 seasons ago.
Yeah.
This reminds me of when we drew Southampton.
What kind of Villa? Why does it seem like Villa is your title charge ender?
It's our former manager, Emery. The guy who I believe, had he been given 700 million, I promise you would be better than this. It's like
100%.
we held the experienced guy to an extremely high standard with less backing, but we're giving the novice chance after chance with more backing. That doesn't make any sense, guys. Right? Guys, we have went through a rebuild. We've trusted the process. We potentially need another rebuild, possibly on a free. After this club promised us that they'll never do that again, and those days are gone. Remember back in the day where you have to sell Van Persie on the cheap because there's 1 year left, or those days where you have to do a swap deal with Alexis Sanchez because there's 1 year left, or you just have to, sell players on the cheap because there's hardly anything happening. They said to us they're going to protect players' values and they're going to do it properly. Fine, they did it with Rob Holding. They signed a new contract. Why did they do it? To protect his value. We ended up selling him for $1 million. Anyway, Thomas Partey and Jorginho are leaving on a free at the end of the season, which means now we need to buy a 6, if not 1, maybe 2. Are we not on the verge of another rebuild now?
Partey is a special case. We know there's allegations going on there in the background. So
exactly, but as things stand, no contract is being signed. And I saw links with him in Juventus at some point, links with him in Barca at some point. I mean,
those Italians don't care, bro. those Spanish, they don't care, bro.
Is there evidence?
What's going on with him?
Allegedly, this is all alleged because they didn't drop his name. They just tried being hyper-specific by defining
an unknown Premier League player in his 30s. That's who they're referring to him as.
From West Africa.
From West Africa. There's a rape charge going on.
Yeah.
Something that happened, I don't know when it was, 2022 or something like that.
A couple of years back, somewhere there. It surfaced at some point and then disappeared again, and now apparently it's back. But I mean, it's like, Guys, and by the way, Thomas Partey's at right back, believe it or not, by the way. He was playing right back. Right? And yet again, a injury is the reason why. You see, here's the thing. When normal managers, and I'm going to use the term normal managers, when normal managers have an injury, they go for a like-for-like replacement and accept that they've lost quality in that particular position. Right? For example, if your key defender gets injured, what do? You get a defender to replace that person, and you maybe give the DMs a bit more responsibility, just so they can cover the thing, right? Not our manager. No. If your centre back gets injured, I will leave the centre back that I bought with my money. Well, not my money, but under my watch. I bought him in a title charge in the middle of the season in Kivio. I bought him for 24 mil, right? I will leave him on the bench. Instead, what I'll do is I'll destabilize the entire midfield and take Thomas Partey to right back. And I will take my right back to centre back, who, by the way, was suspect all game. And destabilize the entire midfield and have Declan Rice play the 6, who can't break lines with his passes. You can't really drive a ball as a 6, really, because you're leaving things open. Like, I will complicate my entire midfield and defense just to compensate for the fact that one defender is out.
Yeah, that was weird. I remember looking at that. I'm like, did Partey really have to play right back? This guy had guys. He just musical chairs, and he was just like, bruh, why?
You know what I'm saying? And for me, and it's all for what? For what? You bought the guy, play him. At least play him. He can make his mistakes, and we can all say, okay, at least you have nonsense. Like, for example, remember when Klopp lost Virgil van Dijk for practically the whole season? Yeah, he dropped off, but did he change his style of play? No. Yeah. And we could all see that, okay, with a fit Van Dijk, this guy could actually win a league title. So that's why he failed to win the league. The problem with us right now is, can you compare Arsenal's play from when we first challenged for the league title, where we were on top for 92% or 94% and bottled it, the biggest bottle drop in history, by the way? Is that style of play anywhere near comparable to last season when we came within touching distance to City? And are both anywhere comparable to what we're doing this season? The answer is no.
Yeah.
3 styles of play, guys. And you want to challenge for a league title? No, guys, come on. Guys, come on. No, you can't. So, yeah, I think we drop points for the manager. Yeah.
You know what I don't get about Arteta is that almost like every season he buys new players, and then the following season he doesn't like those players that he bought. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. Like, it's Zinchenko, it's Jesus, it's Partey now, it's your Jorginhos. I don't understand like why he buys these guys if he doesn't trust them.
Thank you.
Like, even Sterling, why is he there, bro?
The biggest waste of money ever.
Sterling felt like a panic buy. It was on deadline day, right? It was on deadline day. Sterling had been isolated there at Chelsea. Arteta just wanted something for the feds or whatever.
And unfortunately, we have a very spineless fan base that accepts mediocrity and crap. But rumor has it from the people that go to, the games on a match day, not these guys on social media and YouTube. It's getting tense. People are asking questions. People are starting to argue again now. It's like, how, but guys, what's going on? Guys are leaving a game halfway. Like against Newcastle, some guys like, at halftime was like, well, you guys are taking the mic. I'm out. The man has been going faithfully for 40 years. It's the first time ever in his life. He's like, no, I can't do it. So that's the chief. Do you know that? I think I heard a stat. Arteta has bought 31 players.
31.
Apparently 31 or 21, somewhere there.
Yeah.
Right. I think he's bought like 4 or 5 goalkeepers, if not 6, somewhere there.
Yeah.
How many left backs does the man want? Right. Because remember, when he took over, he got Cedric Soares on loan while he was injured. And then they signed him on a permanent whilst he was injured. And then Bailey played him, and then we terminated his contract.
Yeah.
Right? Do you remember Pablo Murray?
Yes.
Yeah. Where is he?
I'm actually just checking. As of January 2025, Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta has signed 34 players since he joined the club.
Where are they? Where are they? He found Martinelli here. He found Bukayo Saka here. He found William Saliba here.
Sure.
He found Kieran Tierney here.
Pablo Mari, Matt Turner, Nuno Tavares.
Where is he? Sambi Lokonga, where is he? Fabi Vieira, where is he?
Yeah. No.
This is
Oh,
15 men
text.
collectively, by the way, in counting.
Super
You know, so it's like
Yeah.
you bought 34 players and you still don't have a squad. Come on, guy. No. No,
Oh,
no, no,
text.
no, no. No. Look, yes, Chelsea has spent over $1 billion, but in terms of quantity of players, you're comparable to them, Chief.
Yeah.
84.
Yeah.
No squad. No. Anyway, I could go on and on forever. Yeah, it's looking peak for this league title. We are handing it over to Liverpool. And my prediction and my gut feel and my concerns and doubts were valid. And like I said, Liverpool as match winners, we don't. If they're in a tight spot, they can do something and try actually get back into the game. Whereas once our heads drop, they drop and they stay dropped.
Yeah. So you guys are 6 points behind, having played a game more. We'll see. I mean, David Moyes is doing a thing there, so we'll see. We'll see whether David Moyes can do something in that Merseyside derby, that game in hand. But otherwise, I'd be worried about Forest, who's on your neck, bro. That's who I'd be worried about.
They'll drop off. I'm not worried about.
Bro, do you see? It's almost end of Jan now.
I don't care. They'll drop off.
They need to get through Feb, April. I mean, Feb, March, April.
They'll drop
May.
Off. Don't worry. Don't worry. They'll drop off.
That's what they said about Leicester. They'll drop off. They'll drop off. They'll drop off.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, they'll drop off. They'll drop off. Don't worry.
Yeah,
and they're playing one game a week. So...
Yeah, exactly.
So have you completely ruled out Saka coming back to save the day here?
I don't want him to come back and save the day because we're probably going to do more damage to him long term by over relying on him if he does come back, right? We desperately need him back or cover for him and we don't have it. So if he becomes slightly bit fit, they will run him into the ground again.
This man wants Saka to be out for the rest of the season.
No. What I want from Bukayo Saka. No.
Okay, because I'm trying to have like a solution mindset, man. Because Arsenal are not.
The transfer is open. We're 21 days in. The room for solutions is now. Not 2-3 months from now. It's now.
Looking at the league table, Arsenal are still best placed to challenge. It can't be that Liverpool just walk to the title in January, man. Arsenal are best placed to kind of make a plan here.
Tish,
so what is the plan?
Tish, Clem, how many times has Arsenal been champions by Christmas and fall off by March?
That's standard. That's the rite of passage. It's just crazy. Like, yeah, for me, we know, and like you said, Arsenal's always like the Christmas champions, and then they always drop off. So like and you've got that thing as a rival fan that it's Arsenal, but. When you see it happening in 4K, brother, it's just something about it. You're like, I know it's gonna happen, but when you see it happening, you're like, guys. but yeah, no. Anyways.
No, so to answer your question, the solution is 21 days into the transfer season, the market. What have we done? The time to make solutions is now. Now, do something now. You cannot be telling me that anywhere near solutions mindset is waiting for Bukayo Saka to possibly be back 2-3 months from now. Yeah. That can't be the solution. By then, it's gone. It's gone by then.
Cunha, though. What do you think about that?
It depends, right? Because if
they linking themselves. Because these guys, these men link themselves with everybody.
It looks like it's ancient.
Sorry, what? Yeah.
No, I mean, it depends, right? Is he clinical? I don't know. Right. However, does he have that X factor? He can just pull something out of anywhere and do something. Yes, he can. The question is he enough to elevate me to being a title contender? I don't know. He's better than what we have right now, so I'm not going to necessarily. I'm not going to say no
for the time being.
Yeah, look, I mean, I'm not going to say no to him because he's probably better than what we have now. But I'm not going to pay like 60, 70, 80 million for him, though. No, that I wouldn't do. Okay. If it's a young 40-50 meter deal now, okay, fine. Let's go with it and let's play him.
Yeah.
But again, I think also we need to remember that I need a striker that can deal and score goals when facing low blocks in a team that holds on to possession. Because a lot of these strikers at lower teams that do well is because there's all the space to exploit and there's counter-attacking sort of things to exploit. So I need a striker that can even score, even if we're controlling the game and the opposition is just waiting for us to attack. So even like, for example, Alexander Isak, I wouldn't buy him because we're not going to get the best out of him. So why bother?
Man's talking about the hottest striker in the Premier League right now.
Bro.
How does he get his goals? How does he get his goals? How does he get his goals?
I think, yes. You guys play differently. You don't play the same high octane.
If Arsene Wenger is still my manager, yes, he'll easily get 30 goals under Arsene Wenger. Why? We play the ball quickly, we get it forward. We don't mind the ball over the top. We don't mind the cross if it's necessary. The problem with us is we play this U-shaped football around the box until we find a penetration and an opening. And I'm like, okay, you have a tall striker that can dribble, that can run, that can sprint. You need to have him isolated against a defender or a winger. I mean, or a fullback. So
you guys are also crossing in with no target man. So he can solve that.
Yeah. Fair enough. And when we do the crosses, our target man is on the wing doing the crosses into a fight.
Yeah.
Oh, he's hitting it in his shoulder.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyways, bro. It's sad for you guys, but you know, I think that's enough of Arsenal now. Let's.
Yeah.
let's.
He must coach himself out of this mess. A part of me also doesn't want to give him money because he's just going to waste it. Coach yourself out, Chief. Yeah. Coach yourself into this mess. Get yourself out.
I know that place. That's a dark place where like you don't want to give your manager any more money now. You wanna. This guy's just Ten Hag, bro. This guy's just Ten Hag.
Is that the segue into the pain that we're deferring so we can finish on a high?
Like, do we even have to talk about this? Like, bruh, like this game, bruh. You know, when you're just watching a game and like you've just got disbelief. Like the whole game, like there's no, you know, at first there's that hope. And they're like, okay, cool. No, these guys they're gonna snap into it now. Okay, cool. They still maybe their minds are not in it or whatever. I'm like, okay, cool. Here I am. I'm thinking, okay, cool. Let's at least just get to 10 minutes. Let's settle into this game. 5 minutes. Minta. Boom. Down. And like already from when that happened, like bruh, it just felt like we didn't pitch up. We didn't pitch up. The whole game, I can't tell you anything that we did. The whole game. Nothing. Like, bruh, I don't get these guys.
Yeah, it's a mess, you know. But what's really confusing about this team is that it looks like, you know, in patches. You know, 1 week you go and you do things at Liverpool. The next week you're, you know, competent against Arsenal. You trend upwards, and then the collapse is just spectacular. You know.
Yeah. The one thing we're missing, but I think he's injured because we were struggling at the end of the Arsenal game, and then he played Southampton as well. But like, I can't remember if he played the full game. But Licha, because our problem was from defense, there was nobody who could make any line breaking passes, and to be honest, with our defenders, Licha's our only guy who can do that, right? Yeah. And we don't have wing backs. And we're playing a system that's heavily reliant on wing backs. We don't have wing backs. And it's just a mess. I don't get these guys. I'm looking at the January window now. And look, I trust, like, if you look at it, most of the big clubs haven't really moved. I know City is doing their thing, but we're talking about the big clubs, right? Nobody has really done anything. I'm expecting that there's going to be a late flurry and you know, dominoes are going to fall. But, like, it's like you brought this guy in. They were umming and ahhing about him with all those international breaks when we were wondering whether this is the break Ten Hag is going, whether this is the thing. And the whole thing was like, the whole reason they were umming and ahhing, I think they were talked about him in the summer as well, was because they know that the squad doesn't fit his style of play, right? So they acknowledge that and whatever. But okay, cool, whatever. They kept Ten Hag, whatever. It went to crap. They fired him. They got this guy in, right? But we know that we don't have the players. So I'm thinking come January, you know, we're going to push to make sure that this guy is set up, because we know it was one of the reasons we're debating about this. We know that this guy doesn't have these guys. And now January, here we are, we're just chilling. I don't know what's happening. There were rumors about Casemiro. That's just disappeared. Casemiro ain't going anywhere. There were rumors about Ericsson. That's just disappeared. Ericsson's probably going to just run it out, go on a free. Is the Rashford road tour this whole January? Nothing's going on. Like, this Garnacho now is a sideshow. It's like, looks like Anthony's on his way to Betis. But, like, it's like, dude, with all of this, what's happening? Give the guy bloody wingbacks. What's going on, bro? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, it's bad, man. It's bad.
It's wonderful.
But
Beautiful.
you know, all this talk post the game about Amorim kind of getting upset, really upset.
He was crashing out, bro.
I hope whatever he was throwing around was directed at Onana as well, man, because that's like the last thing. That's like the last.
Bro.
After that goal, I was. When you want the ground to just swallow you.
Bro, it was already peak. It was already peak, right? I was already, my confidence was low. As soon as they went 2-1 up, my confidence of us getting equalizer was low. But Olala was just like, guys, I'm going to make sure. I'm going to make sure.
It was just crazy, man. But I think this was one of those the penny dropped kind of weeks where any kind of optimism that you had, I think now it's Man United are just naked now, like just
road
exposed.
to 40 points, bro. Road to 40 points.
Even some of his all his comments this week, he's catching so much smoke for this worst side ever thing, and it's like that's not an unreasonable statement.
Bro, it's facts. It's pure facts.
That might not be an unreasonable statement, but
and you hear what the pundits are saying. They're like, they're basically saying, yeah, he's right, but he can't say it because he's the manager. We'll say it, but he can't say it.
It's facts. He's hiding. He's hiding behind that statement. Like when we should be criticizing him, he's like, yeah, look, we're bad. Let's wait for my players and all that kind of stuff. But the reality is, like, they brought you in now to deal with the situation now.
The results business, boss.
Bad, bro.
Yeah. But like there's that whole stuff that came in that when they came after him, he was like, guys, let me come at the end of the season, right? So I can get some players in, I can have a preseason because my style is drastically different and I'm not going to change it, right? And it's going to be complicated for these dudes to learn it mid-season, whatever. Ten Hag was going the way Ten Hag was going, and then they panicked and they brought him in. And then it's like, they were saying to him that, look, it's now or never. Take the job now or cheers. So it's like now it just feels like in your set him up that it's a setup, this thing. So for me now, I don't wanna say he gets a free pass, but like he almost gets a free pass for me up until he has a preseason, up until he gets some players in. Because like these men, bro, it's the same guys. It's the same guys. We know these guys. We know they're up to nonsense. And as much as they were bad now, and yes, our form is worse than early Ten Hag or like early season Ten Hag. But Ten Hag's form wasn't great either, and that was in year 3. So these players.
But the thing is, like if as long as you guys keep losing, it doesn't really help you in terms of getting rid of the players that you want to get rid of.
Yeah.
So it's a problem, guys. Have you guys accepted that United are just bad, bro?
Bruh, road to 40 points. We need 15 points to secure our Premier League status. That's what I care about right now. People are talking about winning the Europa League and like this and that. I'm like, bruh, do you see what's going on here?
No, but where my kind of sense of delusion comes from here is seeing this team perform the way they do against Man City, against Liverpool, against Arsenal. That's not a team. That's not a team in the greater context of things that should be collecting this many bad results. I think that's what just blows my mind. It's like, okay, guys, sharp. We're gonna lose games. We're in this transition, but just play like you played that week. Like every week, before every game, maybe show them like the Man City game, show them the Arsenal games. Like, guys, remember, this is you playing like this.
But it's like,
guys, we told you.
We can't play at home. We can't play at home. We
No, you can't play.
we
Full stop. You can't play.
Yeah,
Let's stop specifying the geography. No, you can't play, Chief. Let's just start there.
that's-
Guys, I told you.
Yeah,
Let's
you're not bad.
probably Jojo. Easy win.
Yeah, and
We
they're
told
bad, yeah.
Yeah, I think
it's
the problem also is that you guys are overhyping what's going on
Yeah.
so much. It's ridiculous because for me, as soon as I saw Amrim, I'm like, okay, I see a style of play. However, I am not convinced that it's going to yield success in the short term. That already was a given, right?
Yeah.
That's
and
what
he
I saw
said
straight
that
away.
himself. He said
said
that
that
himself.
Not Man United fans. No.
I'm a rim ball.
I know what I'm going to do. I am going to go to Liverpool and pull a rabbit out of my behind, like United tends to do, irrespective of who the manager is. By the way, they do this all the time.
Yeah, but Liverpool's been giving us 5, 7, 6.
Yes.
Liverpool has been.
And then out of nowhere, you sneak a draw or win. Sucker punch. United has always been doing this, right? Against City, mighty City, that's treble winning City. What happened? You pull the rabbit out of your behind, nicked it in FA Cup of it. Do you understand?
Yeah.
What happens against an Arsenal? Okay, we don't have a striker. We're nowhere near our best. I'm not even confident of what we're doing. You guys get a performance. What happens? They get all giddy. They get all excited. I'm like, guys. There's nothing new here. United under Ole, under Mourinho, under Van Gaal, under whoever, it's been crap. There's always a big game or two where you guys just pull something out of anywhere. And you get everyone excited again. I was like, guys, relax. Number one. Number two, I warned you. I'm like, Southampton, you were almost embarrassed. That was not a good performance. You were almost embarrassed. I said you were 10 minutes away from a sheer utter embarrassment. What happened? No, Brighton easy win. I'm like, oh, okay. And the thing for me is, Brighton.
I'd like to just once again exclude myself from that comment.
Brighton has had your number.
No, but then also at the same time, no. But look, this is supposed to be Man United, man.
We know.
This is supposed to be the biggest football club in the world, you know.
Yes.
And just like as fans get it, but the players don't. You know.
No, but do you think Amorim regrets? Do you think he regrets?
He's proper regretting it right now.
My question is, and at the fans, but do you guys get that Man United is a big football club and that it's not good enough for someone to be taking a salary and not finding a way to win?
Yeah.
It's unacceptable.
Yeah,
right. I'm not going to get giddy over a draw. Thanks for the draw, fantastic.
But the thing is, the context.
Great.
The problem is, it's the context of the situation and how we got there. Because like the last manager, he came through first couple of games, he got slapped up a bit, and then he decided to change. And like the period or the moment, like a lot of fans like got pissed off with Ten Hag was the day he said that I'm not gonna play the Ajax way. And it's like, well, my guy, why are you here? We were watching your comps, we were watching the Ajax comps there, and that's what we wanted to see. Now you're telling us that you're not gonna bring that. So what are you bringing now? Because this other stuff, we've had it, and it's crap. We want something different. So I think the one thing, like for me, I don't want Ruben to change. Wait, what happened there? The Barcelona. What the heck? Anyways, I don't want Ruben to. I'm trying to see what the heck? No, Barcelona scored. No, 3-2. But their goal looked comical. Keepers wanted to kick it long, right?
Yeah.
He wanted to kick it long. He doesn't kick it high. It hits. He kicks it right into the Barca guy's head. It goes in, bruh. From a goal kick, bruh. Anyways, I do not want Amorim to change his way. Like everybody telling me, because these players are frauds, bruh. We've played them they've played 4-3-3, they've played 4-3-2-1, they've played all these formations. We know that they're crap in all those formations. So what's changing going to help with? It's not going to help with anything.
No. I think for me, I'm not saying change. It's just the giddiness for me and the easy Brighton win. I was like, these men are far gone. They need a humbling, Shem. They just need to come back to reality.
Yeah, look, man, I think it's, like I said, there's some delusion of Man United from the past, but
on a more serious note, though, when are we having a serious conversation about Amorim, though?
Like what?
He's not delivering results. When do we start to turn on him and say, "Extended"?
2 years. 2 years.
Wait,
No,
after 2 years.
yeah. Yeah,
They
no.
don't learn.
Bruh, I told you this
There's no way.
season, Amarim is untouchable for me. This season, he's completely untouchable.
But the issue with
All he needs to do is get 40 points. That's all I care about.
But
That's
then
all I care about.
the issue with getting like a bit of a free pass is then when your clock starts ticking, then like the minute
The pressure
things
is
don't
already.
work out, then it's just crazy, you know.
Yeah, but
And
that's
then,
fine. That's better than Amarim out in the right now. The dude just came in. He doesn't have his place.
I'm saying question marks need to be asked of him though. He's worthy of criticism now. I bet it's a results game, right?
Yeah.
I'm not saying kick the guy out, whatever the case may be, but question marks, surely, at least.
I like I said, like for me, my expectation is 40 points, right? So I don't care. We must just get the 40 points, keep it moving. This season was a write-off. The minute the board did whatever they did with Ten Hag, it was a write-off.
Okay, so
And like
basically you're saying, so you're confident that as soon as you get these players, you're going to see significantly better and possibly going back to even a resemblance of the glory days. Is that what you're saying?
his players and the preseason. Obviously, it's not going to happen in one season, right? But next season we must see progress. Yes, for sure, we must see progress next season.
Trust the process, Manchester edition.
No, but like the dude is coming through with a completely different style of play. He hasn't had time to train it. The players all have low football IQ. What must happen?
But that's
You find
crazy,
a way
bro.
to win,
Because
Chief.
like, why did he accept the job in the first place? If he
Question mark.
looked at those players and was like, I can get something out of these players, then what he needs
Get
to
it
be
out
getting
of them,
something out of
exactly.
it.
Bruh, sometimes somebody offers you a Ferrari and you can't afford to maintain it, but they're like, hey fam, are you taking this or not? Then you
whose
take the
problem is that?
Ferrari.
Who's the Ferrari at Man United? Who's the Ferrari? Manchester. Get out of here. No, but I mean, sorry, Karen,
I'm sorry to say this real quick, but you guys may not realize this as Man United fans, but right now you guys are like mid-2000s Liverpool with John Joe Shelby and them guys. That's where you guys are right now. That's the sad reality.
No, you know what? I don't rate any of these players. Like there's probably like 3 guys, like, but like the squad, the entire squad, basically, I don't rate them. So I don't mind that comparison. Like we're shit, bro. Like we're shit. Our players are shit. We need a mass clear out. There's no other way. There's no other way.
All I'm saying is, a manager at the end of the day, yes, you have your style, but you cannot be so married and arrogant to your style. I'm not saying change things. I'm just saying you cannot be so married to your style that even if game in, game out, you're gonna tweak nothing, adapt to nothing. You're just gonna just take it lying down.
But I don't think it's true that he doesn't tweak anything. I think he does. Like he keeps the formation the same, but like the instructions he gives to the players are different. Like like you'll see, like in some games, in the bigger games, we play a 5 at the back and we go there. In other games, we play a little bit more expansive. So I believe he does tweak here and there. It's just I think people are obsessed with the starting formation, the starting whatever, and it's like, this guy's just doing the same thing over and over and over.
No, I mean, I think
they just shit.
What we are saying, to Lesta's point, you looked at a set of players and decided, even without my signings, I can at least do something.
Yeah.
All we're saying is do something. That's all.
But did he though?
The system has to stay, right? Like you have to go through the pain.
Look,
you have to go through the pain
of
trying to figure it out. You know, there's no other choice.
And an uncomfortable question: what if his style doesn't work for the Premier League? Do we sack him, or do we expect him to adapt?
No, look. If the style doesn't look, that's for me. Sorry, excuse me. Next season, I look at him different, right? Like I said, next season you would have had a window. You would have had preseason, right? Now we can't carry on with the same jobs next season, right? Next season, now we want to start seeing progress. And we're not saying that you must get to the top with your one thing. Yes, even if it takes you 2 seasons, but we want to see forward movement. And we want it. If next season it's still looking suspect, then like let's just say he doesn't sign anyone, right? But he's had a full preseason and whatever. If we're not seeing a marked increase or improvement, then we can start looking at giving him a side eye.
Okay. Anyway, why isn't Bayern there starting, guys? If Onana's going to be gifting goals for fun here.
It feels
Because
like
he's on big bucks, bro.
we've got Dumb and Dumber in goal.
You
Like
know,
this
and-
is our worst goalkeeper, bruh. Like we've had keepers, bruh. We've had keepers. This is our
Guys,
worst.
De Gea was better than this, eh?
Yeah, and
De
you know,
Gea
on
was
the,
definitely better than this.
on the list of problems
Yeah.
United have, the choice of keeper is so low down. You know, it's like the one you'd expect that to be one of the few things where it's just like, okay, just do your job, chief. Just don't mess
Can't
it
you
up.
know? Your boy's like, hold my
And
beer.
here we are.
But is Onana that bad, or does Man United playing for Man United make him look that bad? Because he was hot at Inter, bro. He was a good keeper.
No, but all that means is that he can't handle it under the lights. That's that's all it is. Because I mean,
not a tin pot club,
the-
guys. Oh,
no. There's a
That man
crazy
also-
difference.
that man
There's
also-
a crazy no.
League
Let's
final.
not even go there.
No,
There's a
I get
crazy
there's a
difference.
No, no.
But like
Hang
a
on.
crazy one in terms
I
of pressure.
understand. Yes, but the difference is at Inter, people will come to your house if you don't perform well. Yes, there's a
Yeah,
difference.
no,
but,
those
in
ultras.
Italy,
Yeah.
Exactly. The ultras are onto you. The standards are a lot higher, and fans tolerate a whole lot less there. Like they will abuse you. They will come for you very, very quickly. All I'm saying is, it's not like he went from the fourth tier of Spanish football straight to United. No, this guy has been on the big stage. He was in the Champions League final. He has some personality. He has some character. The drop-off can't just be at United. Something else must be going on.
But his mistakes are like he's a klutz. Those are the types of mistakes he's doing. He's like, bruh. Like, did you see that third goal of Brighton? Drive down.
I saw
It
it.
was horrible.
Take the
It was
flipping
horrible.
ball, bruh. Just no,
Yeah.
it slips out. Last year, the Champions League. Oh, that guy was a menace. He single-handedly knocked us out of the group stage.
No, yeah, he did.
The Champions League.
Yeah.
That
He
guy,
did.
I think he had like 6 howlers or something like that in the group
Yeah.
stage. How do you have so many howlers, bruh? Like
Yeah.
clangers,
You know,
bruh.
guys,
Like,
No,
I
not,
miss-
not
I
even
miss the
Kepa was this
era.
bad, eh?
he
Yeah, I
dives in
missed it.
slow motion, like it's like, bruh.
You know, I miss the era where goalkeepers were just a bit boring, man. You know, because now it's like
Yeah.
goalkeepers want to be they're on the extreme. It's either I'm a great shot stopper, and I can't pass, or I can pass and I can't keep shots
Yeah.
out.
And
It's
the
like,
dude
what
is not even that great with his feet. Like, what is
It's
it?
just keeping it simple. So now Onana just has this whole rep of like, yeah, you know, I can play from the back, I can pass it around, you know.
Yeah,
But it's like, chief, that's not your job. You
yeah.
know?
But even with that, I'm still side-eyeing him with the playing from the back and the passing it around. His distribution is sus. So I don't know, bro.
Yeah, well, let's just file it under another Ten Hag, another Ten Hag stuff up. You know?
Yeah.
We have a whole lot of those.
He's pulling a Lateta. Basically, everybody that Ten Hag came, like outside of, let's see, he signed Licha, and to be honest, if we get to where we need to be, Licha needs to be a bench player. He can't be a starter.
Okay, so that's a
But
flop of a
but
signing.
but
Flop-ish,
but, but
yeah.
Licha, no, he's a squad player. So let's say okay, cool.
60 meters of squad player,
And-
guys. Emmanuel. That's a flop.
Yeah,
I'm so confused.
Emmanuel. No.
Who's
he
that
wasn't
rating
he wasn't
back a couple
60.
seasons
He was
ago?
went we?
50, 60, same thing.
Rating him.
Bruh, evidence, new evidence. New evidence. So let's just go through that. He signed Anthony. We
Waste.
don't even need to speak about Anthony.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
He signed Casemiro. Dude does not even play, so flop. He signed Mason. Bruh, he chased Mason
Mason
Mount. He said, "I will sign no other player before I sign Mason Mount. I want to make
Give him
sure
the
that
number
the
7.
money is allocated to him. Give him the number
Give
7
him
shirt.
Cantona's shirt, Cristiano's shirt, Beckham's shirt, 7. Food.
Flop.
Sackable offense right
was a
there.
confusing
Sackable
one.
offense.
He's
was a
signed
confusing-
Rasmus for 72 million.
Mhm.
He signed
Last year.
Malasia.
Malasia is not bad.
I
Malasia.
don't think
nah,
we've seen.
it's a wrap.
I haven't seen enough.
He's
of
linked to
him.
the loan out now. It's a
I
wrap.
haven't seen
It's
enough
a
of
wrap.
him performing, you
It's
know.
done for him, bro.
He signed. Who else did he sign? He signed. Sorry, I'm still recovering. He signed. Okay, De Ligt. Okay, cool.
No, he's a good signing.
So he's a good signing.
Didn't
Signed-
didn't he sign Donny Van de Beek?
No, that was
He
Oli.
came under Ole.
Oh, that was early. Okay.
He signed Mazraoui. Okay, cool. Mazraoui is good. He signed.
What's your verdict on Zexy?
Zeki is a baller, yes. You guys.
You know what?
support him. There's a player there.
Zexy is the last thing we need right now, to be honest. Like I hear he's a. It feels like he's for niche moments. Right now, we need an every moment guy, bro.
No, I think
Like
give
He's a
him a
luxury
run
player.
of games.
he's
Like
a
how
lucky,
he-
exactly. He's
give
the
him
cherry
a
on
run of
top.
games. Yeah, I get that, but I think be fair to him. Rasmus had a run starting, a proper run.
Yeah.
Give Zexy the same.
You know what happens?
4 games uninterrupted, just start. It's on you, Chief.
It's happened without fail now, right? Every game, Rasmus starts, and then he's crap.
Does nothing.
Xerxes comes on, he shows
the
some
game.
glimpses or he does something amazing. We're like, great, Xerxes must start the next game. Invariably, the next game that Xerxes starts, he's Joel's, and we're like, bring Rasmus back. And that's been the story of our season.
but
That's
what
been the
I'm saying
story of
is-
our season.
Give him a consistent run. Just say to him, 6 games. Next 6 games is just you, Chief. Do something these 6 games. Just give him a consistent run.
Yeah, but you know the thing about rebuilding a squad is it's also not practically possible. You know, just to 1 to 11 or 1 to 15 or 16, whatever you want to you know, however you want to look at it, to change over the course of one season. So
Yeah, no, can't. Yeah.
Yeah,
we're still stuck with a lot of the players that we have for an extended period of time.
yeah.
Which is why you want to see these guys perform at a consistent level. Like some of these guys have shown like that, okay, you know, they can play. So you want these guys to just wake up, you know, just to wake up to the fact that they're Man United players. They're playing for the biggest football club in the world, you know.
But the thing is, like, if you show glimpses of quality, but like you can't do it consistently, does that not just mean that you're not a great player?
No, it means that you're young. You're a kid.
Oh, you're just not that good.
Oh, you're just not
Oh, you're
that
not that
good.
good.
Like,
Yeah,
I think
it's
the
fine,
good
it's fine,
players
it's fine.
show it consistently.
Which is
So,
perfectly fine.
like,
All I'm saying is Rasmus offers 0, nothing. He's giving you guys nothing, nada, 0. Xerxes is at least giving you moments. Surely you give the guy that's giving moments a chance. Much more than what you're giving Rasmus. Because Rasmus will have 7 stinkers in a row, but still starts.
yeah. The problem
And then
with
Xerxes
Xerxes,
gets 1 start, doesn't play well, back to the bench again.
Yeah.
yeah, the problem with Xerxes is he's got no pace, man. So, like, if there isn't anybody running, you know, he's good obviously to link up and to release someone. But if there's nobody running, then like,
It almost feels like the position that Xerxes is best suited for is already fully occupied, you know. So behind the striker, you already have Fernandez and Ahmad doing well. So now, if that's where Xerxes is threatening to want to play the best, you know, what do you do?
yeah,
I
Maybe-
actually think that Zexy doesn't fit in your team. The more I see him, I'm starting to think he doesn't fit in the team, bro.
yeah. No, 100%, 100%. He doesn't. He just
It needs a
outright
PP
doesn't.
legend.
Yeah. No, but I don't know, man. Like, I just hope Amarim is breaking TVs there. And he's giving he's
That's not a good sign, eh?
he's giving people. No, it's the hair dryer. It's a hair dryer. They were saying it was reminiscent of Fergie's hair dryers. I hope those guys took it to heart.
What
both
an
versus Bounce.
embarrassment! But also, what an embarrassment as well. You know, kind of considering the day, the whole Dennis Law thing. You know,
You guys
Fergie-
gave a
and
nonsense
Fergie-
tribute
and
to this
Fergie
law, eh?
comes out, and Fergie
The guys
comes
didn't
out.
care.
Like, I don't know how Fergie and Fergie keeps showing up to these games.
But like also the other time when Kath, the receptionist,
Yeah.
passed as well, we also went there and then we just did a madness. So you can't even trust these guys to like play for pride or for emotion or for like a momentous occasion or what.
Like for me, you know it's bad when squad players of old generations are miles clear of the best that you have to offer right now. Like for example, I'm thinking of Chicharito now.
Bruh.
You guys would
That guy
bite
would be a
some
killer.
far more for him right now. in
Super
that team.
sub.
Or when you look at it in reverse, or you ask which of these which of the current squad would fit into some of our most successful squads, and
None
you
of
have the answer is zero. That's
Bruh.
also a hectic one.
Not even one.
You look at Danny Welbeck right now, 34 years old.
You'd be balling.
He'd be our best striker.
Bro,
By far. Not even a bit, by far.
it's actually crazy.
It's
Manchester.
painful.
Hey,
it's
Lester, are you guys getting your act together? The first
On the
win in
fence.
a while,
Aim
eh?
for it.
First win
Aim
in
for
like
it.
what? Is it like 5 or something like that?
In 5, yeah. No, in 4. In 4.
it in
First
4?
win in 4. Yeah. We're getting there, bro. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. Men like Trevor Chalova's back.
Where's there? Wait.
Isolated.
First of all, just clarify. Where's there?
Thank you.
Where
Finally,
is-
someone's putting him out on it.
Top 4. Top 4. Like we know that Forest is not supposed to be there. But look, I still think we'll finish top 4. Someone's dropping off. It's either gonna be Forest. No, it can only be Forest. It's either Forest or us.
So
Those are the only
you've
teams
got
that can actually drop off.
so both Newcastle and City are 2 points behind you.
Mm-hmm.
So
And we
so
play City
the-
this weekend. So that's a
you
big
place
game.
it. No.
That's a big game.
What do you think?
Hey, bro.
Who's winning?
Cheers.
It's a tough one, and it's at the end.
Oh, City.
Look, I think if I'm being realistic, I think it's going to be a draw. But I'm going to be delusional, and I think we're gonna take it. It's going to be like a 2-1. It's going to be a tight game. The only reason I have a little bit of confidence, okay, actually, it's going to be tough, bro, because we have a couple of players out. We have Colwell out. We have Enzo out. And these are starters, by the way. Lavia might be injured again. So, hey, bro, it's going to be a tough game. But I think because Chalaba made us look solid yesterday. Even though, yes, it was just Wolves. Wolves is a poor team, but he made us look solid. You know what I mean? So I think we're going to come out with a draw at the ATL.
Mamouche
those
debut hat trick.
Because City are still bad, bro. Yes, they improved, but they're still bad. You can still get at them. Benford showed us that. So yeah, bro. I think it's going to be a good game, man. What you guys think?
I heard a crazy stat. Someone said that had you guys won at least 2 games in the spell that you guys were in, you'd be second now.
Yeah, bro. It is
Yeah,
what it is.
that's also my frustration. That's also my frustration with Chelsea, as in you guys somehow found yourself in this position. You know, why not? You know, why not just go for the kill? You know, why not just take it up a level? Not just with the performances, but with the expectations as well. You know, you have nothing to lose really from just going for it. You know,
bro. I think this is an improvement compared to us last season, dude. Like we were horrible last season.
Last season you were having a Man United season.
Exactly.
Nah, better.
Well, they still finished they were 13th for a large part of the season. I know
Which is
at the end you managed to like get in. You meant it's the top 10 in the end.
Yeah. We caught form. We finished 8th. We caught form.
Finished
towards the
8th.
end of the season.
But
You guys aren't
like
doing
it
that.
was, yeah. But
United is not doing that.
no, we're not. But I'm
Guys,
just
we've
saying
moved
that
on- we've
they
moved
were
on from-
in and around the same place that we were
Yeah.
at for a chunk of last season.
So, like, put yourself in my shoes. Like, if you guys looking at the season that you guys are having, now you're in top 4, you'd be happy, bro. It's progress. It's progress. Now,
Yeah.
I've always said it. Next year, I'm expecting a title challenge, but right now, I'm expecting progress. I want him to lay the foundations for the team, so we know who's our first starting 11, and then we can continue from there. But yeah, bro, the past couple of results have been disappointing. They've been very disappointing. You know, haven't been good enough. But the fact that we're in the top 4 now, I'm for it, bro. Just go for it. Who knows? Maybe even Arsenal might drop out. I would love to see that.
I wouldn't doubt that at all. I'm not entirely opposed to that idea. Not that I want it to happen, but I'm also just being realistic, right? We're not our scintillating self. We're not our best. Anything can happen at this point. We haven't signed anyone 21 days in, despite the fact that we have gaps all over the place. So I don't know.
Yeah, and we're not buying Garnacho. That's not happening. That one.
His agent was at the game last night.
I saw that, bro. I
See
was
where
like,
you
what
fit
is
in.
this?
These fans are in denial, bro. They're in denial. You better hope Napoli comes through with that Kvaratskhelia cash, because otherwise,
Wait,
he's
what are you
coming
guys
to
gonna
you.
do? Like, if you guys sell Garnacho, then what? Who do you have up front?
No, I think Ganacho will do wonders for PSR because he's pure profit. So I think they were saying that like if we sell Garnacho for 50 mil, we can
Yeah.
spend 150 mil on players.
In
So,
Jan or
Yeah.
Next year.
I don't know. I think it will count for because the sale will count for this. So in Jan as well.
okay, so sell
Okay.
Garnacho and then splurge. 2 wing backs quick. Papa.
Yeah. I don't know. We'll see. We're linked with that Dogu guy from so we'll
Who?
see. From
Who's
less
that?
or Leching. He's a
Some
wing
guy-
back. That's all that matters. He's a wing back. He's a wing back.
Ah.
He's that Danish guy. He's a Danish international.
Dogu, Patrick Dogu.
Yeah.
But then now the problem being United and being January, you're already the price is the tax and the inflation is already is stupid. I haven't heard any amounts, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's just from the beginning. It's like
How much is he?
So we've apparently bid 30 plus 5 euros, 30 million plus 5.
Rejected.
And it seems like they're not going to accept it. They're hoping for a bit more. So they're saying maybe 40 million euros could get it over the line, but yeah.
That's crazy. Are you telling me you guys don't have like any academy players that
I
you
was
can
about to
actually
ask
use
that,
in the
yeah.
meantime?
Bloody
Not
Ten
one.
Hag sold out. I'm seeing a wing back here playing now against Barcelona here. Bloody Ten Hag sold him. There's what's that guy's name? We've got a left back guy, but like he's not Harry Amas, but
No.
he's not ready for the first team. He's not ready.
Guys, give him a chance. Just put him in
He's-
again and see what happens.
He's a bit last time I saw him actually was under Ten Hag. Maybe he'll be a little bit different on the Amarim, but yeah, no, he was a bit too lightweight. Even at preseason, we're just like, hey, my guy, we're not sure. We want the story to work for you, but it seems like you need some time. You know what? These guys must just bring in that striker we got from Arsenal, that Chido Obi, whatever, that 17-year-old I think he is. Just put him in. Just put him in because like he can't be worse than these guys. He can't be worse.
No, it's bad.
It's
bad,
rough there by
bad.
United.
Yeah.
Look, my thing is, right?
How did we get back to United? We're on Chelsea.
Yes, deflecting.
Garnacho,
Yes,
that's
deflecting.
Garnacho.
Garnacho. So I think here's my question for Chelsea, right? Do you think now that Maresca has figured out his starting 11? Because I still get a sense that he's still experimenting and still trying to put feelers out there to see what his best team is.
Yeah, definitely. He's still not sure, especially in defense. We're still not sure. He says his strongest is Levi and Fofana. He likes that pairing, but Fofana can't stay fit.
Yeah.
So he's just chopping and changing all the time. Like I feel like in midfield we at least have an idea of like who starts. But defensively we're all over the place, bro. Same with Reece James, right back, always injured. So until we can sort out these injury issues, it's going to be a problem defensively. Because as you can see, we don't struggle scoring, but we do struggle defending in goals. So
And then
and Robert
he has no
Sanchez.
future now.
Robert Sanchez needs to go.
Yeah,
I can't believe you guys spent £1 billion and that guy's your keeper.
Bro,
Like it's wild.
bro, I don't get it. That man is not good, bro.
Guys, Mendy wasn't
Really
this bad,
not
eh?
good. Huh?
Mendy was not this bad.
Mendy was an amazing shot stopper, but he
Yeah.
did have his bozo moments. He was a bit clumsy here and there. He had those
David De
moments.
Gea.
Yeah. So yeah, bro. I would love, which keeper I'd love? Who's that guy? If not All Black, Liverpool bought him. Marshavelli or something like that. forgot his
Oh,
name.
the Greek guy, or
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I'd love
They brought
him.
him
I'd
as
love
a
him.
they brought him as a backup.
Yeah, I think so. Isn't Ellison
Yeah,
leaving?
Is
I
he?
don't know, but
Is he?
but that guy, I know they bought him and then they loaned him back. I don't know what the story is with him.
Yeah.
I don't know
But
about
even at this
Ellison.
point, I would take Kelleher. Kelleher's a keeper. I'll
Yeah,
take him.
Keller is a solid keeper.
No, he's solid. I mean, dude, even who's this? Even Spurs found some young keeper who had a decent game against Everton. It's just that his
Oh
defense was nowhere.
yeah.
True. Sinky.
Yeah.
Something like
So
that.
again, it makes me wonder, why do we have the worst keepers in the like? I don't get it. But
Ramsdale, guys. Should have bought Ramsdale. Put him Chelsea.
Southampton's going down. Maybe we'll have a look at him. But then again,
Ramsdale.
Ramsdale, he's contributed to 6 points.
Yo, Ramsdale is not the standard for him. Yo, that guy's bad.
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
look, he was a part of getting Arsenal to the heights before David Raya took over. So, sure, he's better than Sanchez, though.
Nah, I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't think so.
Sanchez
No,
is
just
not
look at
good.
Sanchez is not an amazing keeper, but I think he's better, bro. Look at
Ramsdale
where they
doesn't have
come from.
howlers, though.
Look at
Ramsdale
where
doesn't
they
have
come from.
howlers.
Sanchez was at Brighton. Brighton is a decent team. Where does that guy come from? Ramsdale.
No, but how many howlers did Ramsdale have?
He had a few. That's why they got rid of him.
No, they got rid of him because David Raya is a bit more consistent and is better.
Exactly.
And remember, we're gunning for a title, right? So
Yeah.
our threshold for what we need as a keeper consistently versus a team that's competing for top four is not the
This
same.
guy's saying you're a small boy, so you must take less on
He's
that
trying
guy.
to sign me, bro. He's trying to sign me.
Like, you're not challenging anyway, so you don't need.
No,
you don't need a top.
Fam,
what
we're
I'm
4
saying
points
is-
behind you. Don't get too excited. We're 4 points behind you, bro.
the difference between David Raya and Ramsdale is not this big, is what I'm saying. It's this
I
small.
think it is.
However, the difference between Raya and Sanchez is this big.
What?
Sanchez is
Are
trash.
you saying
Nah,
Ramsdale is
Sanchez.
better than Sanchez?
I think so.
Nah. We're gonna have to.
He doesn't have
disagree on that.
he does not have as many howlers and mistakes in him. No.
We'll
Nowhere
have to disagree on that one, bro. Like Ramsdale is not good.
How many howlers has Sanchez had this season? I'm sure
I don't know.
you've lost count, I'm sure.
I don't know.
But you
But I
lost
can tell
count.
you he's better than Ramsdale.
I don't think so.
Ramsdale can't even get a decent team. Getting Southampton.
No, you're getting Southampton on the basis of the fact that your wages are too big, number one. Number two, you spend majority of the season on the bench, so value of your stock is going to go down. All I'm simply saying is, name me 5 of Ramsdale's mistakes quickly, or 2 or 3, even one. Just give me one.
Yeah, but you would know them better than me. I'm sure you've seen Ramsdale make a couple of howlers, haven't you?
It's not a lot. It's like 1 or 2 a season max.
Okay,
Max.
but I wouldn't
It's
take
just
my Chelsea. I don't rate
baseline bad. Like,
Yeah.
No,
it doesn't
no,
have
no.
highlights. It's just like bad.
All I'm saying is, if I was in Arteta's shoes, replacing the goalkeeper wouldn't be anywhere near my priorities. Nowhere near.
No, that's fair. That's fair.
I would
For
have
me,
got
like,
a striker first and everything else first before getting him.
Ramsdale is the same WhatsApp group as Pickford, bro. It's English text. He's not that good.
Fair.
Other one, guys. Let's do quick predictions on the weekend's one to wrap up. So let's see. We've got. Oh, and you guys are playing at the Etihad.
Yeah. Good game, brother.
Cool. So City, Chelsea at the Etihad. Arsenal's playing Wolves at the Molineux on Saturday, and United we're going to Craven Cottage. All right, let's just see who else is playing. Liverpool's got Ipswich at home. That'll be light work. Yeah, easy game there for them. Who else? Spurs, Leicester. Okay, those are the interesting games. Cool. So, City, Chelsea at the Etihad. What are you guys thinking? I think City. Barca 5-4. What the heck? Stoppage time. Yeah, these guys.
I turned off at 4-4 because I was like, this is crazy.
bruh. So I think City is gonna start to click. I think they'll be the new guys won't be. I don't expect them to be playing, but I think they'll reinvigorate the dressing room, and I think they'll have some confidence from that 6-1 game against Ipswich as well.
6-0, wasn't it?
Was it no? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I expect City to take this. I think it's going to be a 2-1 City.
Yeah, I don't think a 6-0 against Ipswich swings me to City's side because every time they've faced anywhere near a decent side, it's always a draw, they lose.
Did you beat Ipswich?
Did
you beat Ipswich? Before okay. Exactly.
Wait.
I'm saying don't play down at 6-0 versus Ipswich.
No. What I'm saying is I'm not about to be convinced after you beat Ipswich that after the terrible run that you've had, you're back. Is my point. Because prior to that was Brentford and you struggled. They struggled that game. So if you're facing a Chelsea, the only way I see an easy win for City if Chelsea goes there and they're dumb, which they're not going to be, right?
No, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy.
Yeah, but even earlier on in the season when they played each other, it was narrow. It wasn't clear-cut Cities completely dominating the game. It was a very narrow game, very, very close, right? Yeah. So I think it's going to be a draw on that basis, right? I think, yes, City are starting to click. They're starting to gel. Chelsea have gone through somewhat of a rough patch. They're also starting to gel again. And again, Chelsea doesn't have a problem scoring. They can't score. It's a question of can they keep the goals out, number one. So Chelsea, I think
it's Chelsea out of their bad patch though, because I think at halftime they were still very much within their bad patch. And on the fifth game without a win. It turned it around in the second half, but I don't know that Chelsea is in that great vein of form anyways.
All I'm saying is City is not either, is the point.
Yeah.
And because of that, I think they're going to nullify, they're going to cancel each other out. I think probably a 1-1 or a 2-2. It's a draw.
Yeah, that's a fair shot. A draw sounds just about right. But I would personally like to see Chelsea, man, stepping up and just doing something. You know, this is an opportunity for Chelsea to show us that they're still Chelsea. You know, that's what
definitely. Over there, I think it's going to be a 2-2 draw. Personally, I think there's going to be goals in the game, 100% for sure.
For sure.
And look, you're right, man. We're probably not out of that patch, but I feel like when it comes to the big games, we tend to play well. In all other big games, we've been getting slapped up by these small teams. But 2-2, bro. I think it's gonna be a good game.
You're saying over 3.5 on Betway.
Yeah.
All right. We've got Wolves versus Arsenal at the Molineux. Wolves is terrible, man.
Yeah, horrible. We should beat Wolves. I mean, it reminds you of the Spurs game, right? Spurs are trash. Sorry, I just have to put that in there. I know we're not talking about Spurs. Spurs are trash. I think a Spurs side is probably better than Wolves right now. And if we're able to slap them up in a derby, I think we'll probably be able to slap up Wolves, as well as obviously bouncing back from the disappointment that we just had. I don't think Wolves have... they can hurt us. Am I confident that they will actually hurt us? No. I think we defend a whole lot better than what Chelsea does, for example. So, yeah, we should beat them. I'm going for a 2-0 win.
Yeah, that sounds about right. It's crazy. You guys have this thing of like, you can dominate a game, like totally dominate the game, but like just do nothing. It's like, bruh. but Wolves is terrible. And I'm saying this, knowing that Wolves beat us 2-0, but everybody beats us, right? So, but like, I think that should be light work for you guys. It should be light work. And like, your strikers have to start scoring at some point, right? They have to.
Chief, my only striker is injured.
So what's happening with what's his name? Nwaneri.
He's back in training, apparently.
Back in training.
Mm.
We'll see. Martinelli, Trossard, 2-0 Arsenal.
I actually think it's going to be a thrashing. I think Arsenal are going to be disappointed the fact that they drew, so they're going to thrash them. It's going to be a young 4-0.
I wouldn't put it past them. I wouldn't put it past them.
Yeah.
Only to draw the next game, but but that's how it goes, right? Cool. And then at Craven Cottage, we've got the mighty Man United.
You guys go first. Let's hear. If you didn't listen or not, let's hear.
You know,
but we're playing away.
Yeah. You know, I need to take a bit more of a circumspect view of things, you know, this week. So I think United need to find a way to get some points, you know. I think that's what's on the top of the list now. Is just like start collecting points, you know, even if it is just a case of keeping it solid and just trying to you know, minimize damage, get a point. You know, I think we're at that stage now where we are literally just trying to, like you say, road to 40 points, right? You know, but hopefully the fact that we're playing away and less of that pressure, hopefully we can just see more of United playing the way we have seen them, with, you know, showing that there is the potential for them to play in the system, etc. You know, so it's all just hoping for the best, but I think a draw would be a solid result just to kind of stabilize things a bit.
Yeah, I feel like
wait, are you guys playing midweek?
Man. I feel like yeah, we're playing Rangers, and I think it's at Old Trafford.
Oh no, but you're talking about the Fulham game.
Yeah.
But I just want to know if you're playing midweek.
Yes, yeah, we're playing Rangers. Yeah. Rangers, I think it's crap at the moment, so it's all good. I think we can't afford to drop points, man. We can't. Fulham's a decent side, but like we can't afford. Like we have to win, and like these guys, they were saying that the players were shocked because Amarim normally doesn't talk to them after the game. He normally takes time to compose his thoughts, and he talks to them on Monday and whatever. So the fact that he crashed out right after the game, it has to do something. If it doesn't do anything, then it's a lost cause. So I'll take a jammy 2-1 United win, going off of somebody's butt or something. I don't care. just get the points in. I don't trust us to keep a clean sheet. That's not happening. I think in the rest of the season we've probably got like 2 clean sheets in us. That's it. So
and you've lost.
Have you guys played Fulham already?
Sorry, what's that, LG?
Did you guys play for Fulham already?
Yeah, we played them first game. We won 1-0.
They won.
Scored. There we go. We've lost. Let me see, how many games have we lost? Sure, we've lost 10 games. Played 22, lost 10.
Yeah,
50-50.
That's wild.
I think
Spurs have lost 12. Jeez, blood.
I'm not Spurs.
Who is Spurs playing actually, by the way? Let me check quickly.
Just for banter, let's see who they play so you can predict.
Leicester City.
Leicester.
They'll probably win.
At home. Rude is getting fired, right? Rude is getting fired. Unlucky, my guy.
And to think in another universe, we could have had Rude till the end of the season. Eh? Imagine that.
Bruh.
Yeah, bro. So my predictions for this game, I think it's going to be a draw. 1-1.
I think Spurs 2-1.
A good old fashioned.
No, you're talking about Fulham, right? Fulham United.
Yeah.
Oh, Fulham United. Oh no. Fulham United. Fulham is not the most consistent team either, eh? They drew a couple of times at home. lost one. They lost to West Ham of all teams, for crying out loud. Man United's low on confidence. Fulham 2-1 win.
I think it being away just gives me a little bit of hope. If it was at Old Trafford, I'd be shitting bricks. Yeah. Anyways, guys, I think let's call it. Yeah. Thanks everyone for watching. Remember to like and subscribe and share the video and follow at redcornerza on all the socials. Gents, thanks for the chat. Big up.
Thanks,
Away.
kids.
Away.
Second half.